What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mosh Posh. Today we'll be getting into the last installment of a three-part series, 3 things that you need to have in your camera bag for 2019. And today we'll be looking at the third item, which is Peak Design 20-liter everyday backpack. Now, I'm not sponsored by Peak Design. I like the product. It works. Now, I realize that this is a personal preference, and depending on the gear that you have will determine, what kind of bag that you do get. But me, I consider myself a bag guy. So I've been looking for bags even before photography, when I was doing music, just a solid bag to kind of hold everything that I needed or need for what are specific items. And I found myself throughout the years going through tons of bags, always having to change because some compartments just didn't work, or bring on new equipment and the bag can no longer sustain the new stuff that I was bringing in. Now, even before picking up this bag, I saw a few reviews on YouTube, but I did like some of the small features that said, I've tried all these other bags. Let me try another bag because I'm a bag guy. So I'm going to try every bag that I can possibly get my hands on. But when it came to this bag, now I've had this bag for almost 2 years now. I've traveled halfway around the world with it, and it's held up phenomenally. And recently I've purchased some new gear, and I've been able to reconfigure the bag to actually be a brand new bag, kind of an update to the new gear that I've brought in. So let's take a look at this bag, and I'll show you the compartments and how I have it set up, and maybe you can find your own way of configuring it to help you with your equipment. But so far so good. It's really been working out, and yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, the first thing I'll get into is my configuration for the bag. And when I open up the top latch here, when you look down from the top, I have one of the dividers way up towards the top, and when you move these little flaps here, it creates these little cube spaces, and this is where I will put like a lens or two up here, or I will put ND filters, UV filters. I mean, it's based on what I have right now. So this is the configuration, but I can easily put 3 lenses up top, or just some little accessories up top also, depending on what I need that particular day. Now, coming over to the right side of the bag, as you open up this side, you'll notice that I have put one of the separators upside down. And why I did this was, one, to give the top 3 parts on the top part a little more stability if I put heavier things up there. But what this allows me to do is it allowed me to open up a huge camera bay for the camera in this particular spot. And on top of that, I can leave in one of my lenses. I have a Sigma 70-50, and usually I just kind of leave that on there, and I can just put that whole thing just right in this compartment right here. So that's the second part of the bay. And if we flip over to the other side, the left side, and open up that part, you'll see that I have, just across from where the camera bay is, I have a compartment where I put a longer lens. I have a 18-200 millimeter, and I put that on the other side of the camera bay, and that fits perfectly fine, taking up that whole second part. Now, the third part, just looking down at the bottom, is completely open. There's nothing there. I use that particular part for accessories. I have a small pouch that I keep all my accessories in, and then I just slip all of that stuff in there. And that's my particular setup for the interior part of the bag. I don't have too much stuff yet, and I do try to keep things minimalized just for that particular reason. All right, so now we'll get into some of the features that's on the bag. And if we look up front here, we have these loops. Now, there are 6 loops on this bag. So you have 2 up here in the front of the bag. You have 2 back here, just by the straps, and then you have another 2 down at the bottom right here. Okay. And on the outer part of the bag, we have 3 pockets. So of course, one here on the side, on the right side, again, another one on the left side, but a sneaky little one down here at the bottom. Open that up and it's in here, which is magnetic when you open it up. I keep a battery charger in here and it never falls out. So you have 3 pockets on the outside of the bag. And then moving back to the inside of the bag, we have, when you open up one of the side pockets, you have more pockets. So on one particular side, you have a part where I keep some more filters, probably a little spot for your pen here. Over here, I have a little aperture ball head, some cleaning stuff. You can put anything you want in there. It's pretty spacious. And then on the other side, same kind of compartment, but this one has a few different items. So on this side, I keep some batteries. I have some SD cards that I keep in here. And another little pocket here for some wires. And you can use this particular area if you just want to throw some loose things. And then it's not done yet because they have more pockets. If you go to the top, slide open the top part of the compartment, you have a wide open compartment where you can just kind of throw things in. If you move this little flap over, you have a place to put your laptop. And moving over to the back part of the bag, you have some more loops on the straps themselves, along with a chest retention strap. So you can kind of flip that over, and they make it really easy just to slide it into the other side and connect it. So that is pretty cool. And the last feature of this bag are these straps. These straps are super comfortable, easy to grab. There's one on the top and one on each side, which is always a great thing when you just want to grab a bag. And this way, side grabbing it helps keep the bag from dragging on the floor, being too close to the floor when you don't need it that far down, and actually helps with balancing some crazy way. I don't know how they did it. One downside of this bag, and is really only one that I can find, if you do get the black, I'd say stay away from the black, because it gets, I don't know if it's dirty or what kind of material they use on it, but it makes it look old really quick. As you can see, like you get, just with my nail, I can scratch it. So things kind of scratch the black really, really easily. It's not the best color to have. If I had the choice of doing it again, I would have probably gotten the gray. So this is the Peak Design 20-liter everyday backpack. I highly, highly, highly recommend this bag. So this concludes 3 things that you should have in your camera bag for 2019. If you like the video, subscribe. You can watch me grow, starting from the bottom, trying to grow this YouTube channel. Also, as a little bonus, I haven't really plugged it, but I think it's probably time to plug it now. I do have a website, themoshposh.com, where I blog travel stuff. Pretty much some of the things here will end up there, but there'll also be some other items, reviews, and stuff that I may not do here on YouTube. So this is kind of my hub of everything, of photography, of blogging, and my vlogs you can also find there. So check out themoshposh.com, and again, like, subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you next time on the channel. Thank you for watching, and as always, Mosh Posh. Peace.